We can make also ODM and OEM product, and we have our R&D team in our company. Our MOQ is 40 feet container for the furniture, and the lighting is about 500.
This is very hot sale item we are shipping to USA market.
We have a team who can do the drawing development.
After finally 2 years of difficulties, the furniture market is recovering. In Vietnam, which is the sixth largest exporter of OEM and ODM furniture worldwide, we have a 22% growth in 2024 compared to the previous year, which represents $11.2 billion of value of goods. Many of those major key furniture items grew by double digits, such as bedroom furniture 28.8%, kitchen 19.6%, living room and dining room 19.4%. The major key export markets include US, Europe, Canada, and Japan, with notable brands that have been working with Vietnam for sourcing and manufacturing. We can name Ashley Furniture, which operates 5 manufacturing facilities in Vietnam, IKEA, which doesn't have its own factory in Vietnam but source materials and products from local suppliers, and Maison du Monde, that is working a lot with Vietnamese suppliers. Those brands are among a lot that are actually considering Vietnam for its skilled craftsmanship, ability to source raw materials, as well as many factories that are having a strong export experience. Before we get into the topic of this video, we are moved to Asia, your go-to sourcing partner in Asia. We can assist foreign buyers from finding the right supplier, doing due diligence on their behalf, organizing factory tour, taking care of all the project management with quality control. We also have our own warehouse for mixed container consolidation. In a wrap, we can act as a local team for our clients to ensure the entire scope of their procurement needs. Today, we are attending at VIFA EXPO in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, to meet with new suppliers, shake hands with some of the partners that we're having project with, as well as see what are the latest trends and developments in this industry. I'm taking my cameraman with me, and we're going to ask questions to some suppliers here so you can understand the ins and outs about manufacturing products in Asia for export. Let's get into it. Please, can you introduce your factory? You are a manufacturer specialized in pottery as well as metal manufacturing. So what are some of the key products that you are making at the moment?
We started with the pottery, and then now we have another factory with metal furniture in Bình Dương, Bình Dương province. The pottery factory in Dong Nai province. We make both metal furniture and pottery, and our main market are the US and Europe.
Regarding the certificates, I see that you are having BSCI. Do you have others?
Both factories have BSCI certificate, and we also have SMACTA certificate.
So your factory can provide OEM services as well as ODM.
Yeah.
So meaning that you can take all the specifications of the client, and then you will be having the engineer team who can help with the product development as well.
Yes.
The key materials, I see that you are manufacturing a lot of steel products, right?
Yeah.
For the cushion, is it something that you also do in-house, or this is something that is outsourced?
We also.
So cushion is something that is outsourced, so you will be more specialized into the metal manufacturing itself. Regarding the MOQ, how is roughly the MOQ if we want to work with you?
You can mix 3 or 4 items in one container, but the MOQ for one order must be one high Q container.
Okay, I'm very interested into the product that you are doing. What are the key markets that you are exporting product at the moment?
Our main market is US, and we are exporting on products like furniture and lighting to US, China, or also Vietnamese market.
Okay, so you are initially a metal manufacturer, right?
Yeah,
So you are
yeah.
specialized in steel, and then you also have some products that are more lighting. Do you have the certificates UL or equivalents to be able to be compliant?
We will have all certificates to export to Costco or Walmart, like BSCIs are making audits every year to ensure the quality and to export the product from country. And for the lighting, we also have ETL or UL. And if our customer require any special certificates, we also can apply for this one. We can make also ODM and OEM product also, and we have our R&D team in our company. We have about 30 designer who can develop on product that customer send to us.
Okay, and then how many workers are you having at the moment?
Currently we have about 800.
And then what is the MOQ if someone wanna work with your company for an OEM project? Let's say they have their own product specifications.
About MOQ for the furniture, our MOQ it should be 40 feet container for the furniture, and the lighting is about 500 to 1,000 piece.
Okay, for a 40 feet container, it can be multiple SKU or one SKU per container?
One
SKU?
yeah,
Okay.
one SKU.
Please, can you explain about your factory, for how long you've been in business in Vietnam, as well as maybe the key products that you are currently manufacturing?
The key products of our factory is dining set, chairs and table. And we do 60% chairs and table and around 40% for the case wood, bedroom set.
Your key markets are right now US, Europe as well?
Yeah, our key market is US, around 80% right now for the US market. But we are spend more for the UK market in this year.
Okay.
And maybe we have like 50-50 for US and UK and other markets.
And right now, the current capacity of your factory in number of containers?
The full capacity will be 150 containers, roughly. We are doing about 80 containers.
80
So we
containers.
have still available
The room to grow? Okay. And if someone want to place an order, do you have any minimum order quantity?
The minimum quantity for chair is 300 per chair, 100 for the tables, and around 50 for case wood.
Regarding to the product development, do you have a team in-house who can support all the drawing?
We have a team who can do the drawing for development, but we prefer to have customer designs first.
Regarding the lead time to make a sample and then after to go mass production?
Yeah, the lead time for sample is around 2 to 3 weeks, and production for first order around 90 days. Repeat order will be like 60 to 70 days.
Your factory is located in
Hanam province.
Hanam, so it's in the north part of Vietnam.
Yeah.
For how long you've been in business?
25 years.
And then your core product categories are everything linked to handicraft?
We start with handicrafts, but now we more and more to industrial products like acacia and bamboo.
Okay.
Like things you see here is the future, because we have problem with the workers, with the people who make the products. So handicraft become more and more different for us.
Okay.
That's why we need more machine, and we move to bamboo and acacia here.
That's the future for
Yeah,
Vietnam,
yeah.
but I think Vietnam will still be a place also for a lot of manual work
Yeah, yeah.
and handicraft products. I see this trend nowadays of mixing materials. So what are the material here? We have
This is water
water
hyacinth and
hyacinth.
a wooden bead.
Wooden
Wooden
bead,
bead,
okay.
yeah. This is very hot sale item we are shipping to USA market.
Okay. And you can do also rattan bamboo of
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
right?
It's
This-
mixed, yeah.
This is
Bamboo.
wood- bamboo.
Yeah. Bamboo and rattan.
So basically you can source the raw materials in Vietnam.
Most of them from Vietnam, except for some kind of bamboo. This bamboo is from China.
Okay.
Some bamboo from China. Other things from Vietnam.
Your colleague just told me that in the north now is quite wet and
Yeah.
cold, meaning that depending on the time that you are visiting Vietnam and look to manufacture, you should find the right season to make it, right?
Actually, the springtime is very hard for us because it's wet in the air. So the moisture is about 98% in the air, and it's very easy to get mold. That's why the factory needs to invest in the drying system to keep the products from moisture.
And let's say if I have my own design, I want to have a product that is unique. You have a team also who can support making sampling. helping
Sampling
with
is
the
fine.
product.
If we have design, then we can sampling it easy.
Okay.
We just cannot create the 3D design. So if you can give us design, that's the best. We can follow to make the samples.
And the lead time to make the sample,
About 7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days. And then for the mass
Mass
production,
production 2 months.
2 months. For 40 feet container, right?
Yeah, 40%. If we have very huge order, like 100,000 pieces, then we need 4 months.
Okay. So the MOQ, it can be mixed item into
Mixed
one
item,
single container.
yeah, yeah.
And do you have an MOQ per item?
2,400
2,400
or 2,000.
pieces per SKU?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So as you see, the ranges are quite high between mid-scale suppliers to big-scale ones that are able to provide different MOQs, standards, certificates if you want to make furniture in Vietnam. So at this trade show, VIFA, you also have AWA that is rolling at the same time in Ho Chi Minh City. You can really gather with a lot of industry leaders and suppliers coming from the entire Asia here. So instead of flying to China, it's also good to consider Vietnam to just being able to get an understanding about what are the capacity here and then the type of product that you can source in the ASEAN. So if you are new to this market or you are already manufacturing in China and you are looking to diversify your supply chain, this is the type of trade show that you should attend to get the first understanding about what's available and then the possibilities to grow your business. I invite you to send us your product specification, your MOQ, as well as the country you wish to export, and we can see how we can assist you further. Again, we can screen the different markets and see what are the available suppliers for you, and then later on ensure that your production is on control with all the QC in place. I will leave below more details about our services. If you enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up and I see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Been down and I'ma get it right. Dead on sight like